Mama, there goes that man.
Hey, what's up? Hey.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now Etherington, outside Bertie. Etherington, Moore outside. 5 on the clock. MP grabs the miss. Takes a three. Moore pulls it in. And they're running. Here's Etherington. Bertie. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
Oh, look at Bertie sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now Pasco. Outside Bertie. Another three for Team Ballers.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now here's Moore. Etherington. Pasco, covered by Robert. Here's Moore. And it's Team Ballers with another one.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now Etherington. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bertie's shot is off. Union Elite leading this one. And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Here's Moore. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Kicks it to Mitchell. MP. Tries again. And it's Harris getting it to go.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Outside Berti. Moore. Back to Berti. Now Rodriguez. Defended by Harris. And here's Moore from the arc. Offensive board. MP with the block. But they'll get another chance. And he gets it to go. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now Etherington, he hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Back to Berti. Etherington for three, Moore. And that one goes out of bounds. Team ballers to retain possession.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Sonny Mahil. Kenji Summers.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now Moore. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. And they're able to recover.
Defensive foul. MP. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
At the line for Team Ballers, number 47. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good at the free throw line. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course, you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
He's off on the second. Three-pointer. Basket number 8 is good, and he's now 8 for 12.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Pass to Dykstra. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
At the line for Team Ballers, James Dykstra.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
And that's good as he hits both that time. Now MP, 24 for him. Lets it go from deep, and Union Elite knocks down another 3.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Inside, Moore. Misses in close. MP with it. He's got 27. From the arc, hits the three-pointer.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession.
Substitution for Team Ballers.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now here's Rodriguez. And here's Moore from the arc. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Substitution for Team Ballers. James Bertie.
And here Team Ballers have it. Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid. Finish.
Here's MP. He's got 36 in this one. Here's the three. Count it from distance.
MP.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Team Ballers now. Moore outside. Pass to Bertie. It's Moore on the wing. Guarded by MP. The open shot by Moore. The second chance effort. And Pasco lays it in.
Second chance points are like found money, and they can fuel a team.
And here's MP. He's got 39. Harris outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Good tray. Second shot chance. And Harris with the lay-in. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious team. Teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
Now Etherington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Come on, come on.
Back to Rodriguez. Moore. sends it home from three-point land.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
It could go. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Union Elite ahead. They lead by 18. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oh, he is popped off this game. His three-point shooting has been lethal. It'll be interesting to see if he keeps connecting from deep.
At times, guys like him feel they can't miss out there. When this is the case, you should keep feeding and keep firing away.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of it. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Pass to Moore. Now Etherington. Berti from long range. It's rebounded by Robert. MP with it. He's got 39. Let's go with the three. Pure from three-point range.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside Berti. Moore. The three-pointer is off the mark. MP outside. Launches a three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Moore outside.
Get there.
Pass to Rodriguez. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Outside MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Now here's Berti. And he's got 6 points for him. Pass to Pasco. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Union Elite. MP outside. 4-3. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Berti with the ball. And it's Bird picking him up. Here's Moore. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Brandon Harris picking this one up.
We know Jaden Moore is a fighter. He's never been one to back off some close defense.
Jaden Moore.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Both fall at the line that time. Union Elite with the ball. MP outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Who's watching him?
Moore outside. Pulls up high post. And a foul called on the shot.
MP.
Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second team foul.
At the line for Team Ballers, Jaden Moore.
2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one for him falls. That one's both free throws. Here's Pasco. And here's Moore. Yep, that one goes.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Now Harris tipped it back in for two.
And a nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot.
Those second chance points do add up.
And Joe, if you're the defensive team, it kills you to give up baskets just like that.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there's any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now MP gets the three ball to go.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Moore, that's good.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for him. But even he can't do it all by himself.
Outside MP. The three sinks the tray.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Pass to Pasco. Now Moore puts up a three. Nails the three-pointer.
Like seeing Moore show he's got some fire. He's tired of being on the circuit.
Outside MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
Now Etherington.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Bertie.
Left. Shooter.
Back to Etherington. Moore, 4 on the clock. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Union Elite with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. The pick from Harris. And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
To the paint. Moore with the buckets.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Now MP. He's guarded by Moore. Pass to Robert. Back to MP. From deep. The basket's good off the assist from Robert.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Count that one.
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have just given up.
Now Etherington. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Jaden Moore ain't got nothing on MP.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My guy, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
All right, I got a spot. You like it?
Hey, you got any girls pulling up?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls.
Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys.
All right, I'm pulling up.
All right.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but
You're not playing today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break. And Stone with a thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside. Kicks it out. And the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. From downtown, and again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Looked like he was channeling a little Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Pass to Martinez. Returns it to Carrington. One with the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Carrington for 3. Rebound by Union Elite.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And here's MP on the outside, and Union Elite knocked down another 3.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Begon, bring the ball up the floor. That shot missing. 10 points separating the teams. From deep, it's MP. Nails it from 3.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
Here's Carrington. Down low. Line, that's good. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you. What a play by Lund. Rushing off the foul and finishing what he started.
Ivory Lund.
And here's MP. He's got 18. Pass to Hilton. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds space.
Union Elite leading this one. MP outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right. right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, I'd say. Now, you thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
And MP gets it to go.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Now Carrington, he's tightly guarded. And a miss there on the triple. Here's MP, 24 for him. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
Pass to Hilton. Lund. Lund at the high post. Fires top of the key. MP grabs the miss. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Hilton. To the middle. They need this. Mecca can't hit. And so Union Elite has it here. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
And the attack from Zach call time here. Union Elite make a switch.
Ben Olsen. Steven Robinson.
Here's Mecca.
Cunningham.
Pass to Olsen. Tries it from 16. MP grabs the miss. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Outside, Robinson. Sack with another miss.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Here's Mecca. Here's the break. On the wing, it's MP. He's got 39.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Here's Mecca, guarded by MP. Pass to Mecca. Cunningham. Here's Mecca. Shot clock at 6. They need this. The shot, no good.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
MP with the steal. Lets it go from deep. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
Sean Mecca.
Here's MP. Outside Diaz. From deep, it's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Here's Hilton. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Olsen. It's Mecca. MP with the block. From past the arc. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Right, they're just adding padding to that lead bit by bit. Offensively, they continue to roll.
Oh, awesome pass, leading the man right to the spot.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. Nails the three-pointer.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Here's Mecca, guarded by MP. Pass to Olsen. Hilton. And here's Robinson. Here's Hilton. From deep. Hits the three-pointer. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Union Elite ahead, delivering the blowout. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. Union Elite with the ball. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
And it's Carrington missing the look. MP outside. There's the 3. The rebound brought home by Carrington. Kicks it to Pagan. One.
Turnover. Union Elite ball.
Here's MP.
Yo, match up on MP.
Three-pointer. And Union Elite knocks down another 3.
This is his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team combined.
Now Lund, covered by Robert. Lets it go from 11. And again, the attack from SAC, no good. And Union Elite with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now Carrington. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Outside, Lund. Martinez, 6 to shoot.
Come on, shoot.
Deflected by MP.
Hey, get on MP.
Finds Bird. Back to MP. The 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Now here's Lund, covered by Robert. Pushing it up.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here's MP on the outside. Hits the trifecta.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside, Lund. Pagan, guarded by MP. Back to Lund. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Union Elite with the ball. And here's MP on the outside. Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance that he has.
Now Carrington. And again, the attack from SAC, no good. Outside, MP. The tray. Lund with the rebound. And so here it's SAC. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now here's Martinez, outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Pagan, the triple from Martinez. MP grabs the miss.
Get on MP.
Let's go with the three. Fires in the triple.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going. Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category.
And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit the lack of coverage.
Yo, watch him.
Outside Carrington.
Who's watching him?
Lund with the pick. To the paint. Looking to end the run. And Lund slams it in.
And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
Pass to Robert. And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three. Now Carrington. Bird defending. Inside. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Launches a three. Sack with the rebound. On the wing, it's Martinez. Guarded by Mitchell. And Harris with the rejection. From deep, it's MP. Pure from three-point range. Carrington with it.
Get open, get open.
On the wing, it's Martinez. To the inside. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball. Substitution for the attack from Sac. Substitution for Union Elite.
And here's MP on the outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Martinez outside. Carrington. Lund with the pick. Three-pointer. He can't hit it that time.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And here's MP on the outside. And so here it's Sack. Kicks it to Pagan.
2 minutes.
Back to Carrington. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. That one's off.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
There are not many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing soft on him.
Martinez outside. Outside Pagan. Carrington for three. Count it from distance. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Outside Pagan.
Well, Pagan wasn't stopping for anything there. Even physicality wasn't scaring him off.
Second team foul.
At the line for the attack from Sac, Michael Pagan.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw No good. And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now Carrington. Outside Pagan. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP outside. Pass to Samik. MP. Pagan defending. From deep, it's MP. On target from long range.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar.
Catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
He's perfect so far from the line. Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Now here's Mills. Brock outside. Shot clock at 5. The screen by Gov. Out to the wing. Shoots over Harris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Fires for 3. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Looked like he was channeling a little Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Outside O'Neill. Misses the 3. And Union Elite with possession. It's a 5-point game. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Lune Diaz.
It hasn't even been close. It's Union Elite up by 16. And plenty more to come right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now MP. From outside, it's off the mark. Pass to Brock. Now here's Gov.
Yo, watch him.
Shoots over Harris. Gov, no good. And so Union Elite has it here. And here's MP on the outside. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Now the High Flyers with it. They trail by 16. Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. Just 5 on the clock. MP with the block. And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here. Shot clock at 2. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
From deep, it's MP.
3 points.
Fires in the triple.
He has shot the ball extremely well. As you'd expect, like we say, he's been making this music all game long.
Pass to Mills. Now here's Brock, guarded by Mitchell. The screen by Gov. Lets it go from deep. MP grabs. Grabs the miss.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
The offensive rebound. Harris with the bucket.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And play stops, whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you could really rule it either way.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
And there's the call on MP. That's his third foul so far. Now here's Brock, now covered by MP. To end the run, and that one's good for Brock.
Brock will drop in buckets like from long, from mid-range, you'll see it all. Most players who are under 6 feet, they struggle for playing time. You can see why his skill secures his place in the lineup.
And here's MP on the outside, and Union Elite knocked down another 3.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Gov inside, covered by Robert. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Matt Casey.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Brock. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Jake Bird with the deep, and without a doubt, taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
And Union Elite with possession. And here's MP on the outside. Score that one, and he's now a blistering 8 for 11.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
And a whistle blown against MP. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Casey. Pass to Myers. And here is Mills. And another miss by the High Flyers.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Almadawi. Back to Mills. Here's Almadawi. Pass to Mills. Clock at 4. For 3. Bullock pulls it in. And Union Elite has possession. From deep, it's MP. The shot, no good.
Get open, get open.
Let's go with the 3. And Devontae Mills with the 3. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own. You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
Here's Casey. Misses the layup. Union Elite with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's MP finding the 3.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And that whistle blown against MP. That's it for him. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Move, I did like. Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
If you could pull that off, that would be